My name is Edgar.
My name is Bryce.
And we are Salle, Pierre, Lamy. We're reporting from EGX Rezzed.
So you've heard about Shadow Warriors?
I have, from a long time ago. From back in the day.
Back in the day, like 1997,
Sure.
I assume, yeah.
So how many ways can you chop a man? Are there a finite number of ways?
We have eight directional cuts for the sword, and there are like over 12 parts you can chop enemies.
Sure, so he's pretty choppy.
Yeah.
When he's down on the ground, can you continue to chop him?
Yeah, you can.
Can we see that?
He's got an arm off, man.
Yeah, but he's still fighting because he's a tough guy.
He's down though.
He's down. Go and chop him. Go and chop him
Can
up.
you get
man.
him some more?
Come on, give me your legs. Yeah, I chopped his leg and...
I'm
There
totally
he goes.
digging.
He's coming for you.
Yeah, he's coming
really
for me.
slowly, but he's coming for you.
Some
There we
more.
go. This is what we want.
Whoa, that's a pretty beastly looking thing.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, Dean.
Hello, we met before. Edgar, right?
Edgar from the Salle Pierre Lamy podcast.
Fair enough.
I would like to know, at what point will I be able to put my face on the guy?
Oh, your face on the character.
Sure.
Yeah, you were able to do that in Armor 2, but commonly people usually use it for doing pretty hilarious things.
Such as?
There's a phrase in the industry, I'm not going to use it here, but it's basically where people go and do immature things very quickly with the game.
You're talking about a wiener, right?
I am talking about that, and it happened very quickly in Spore. But basically, it comes back to that survival and immersion, which is really what we think are the pillars of the game. So we want to allow the players to customize a lot more. I think we have plans for like 20 new character heads. We might looking at providing some level of customization, being able to freely choose hair and that kind of stuff, and even beards and things like that. But I think we need to provide, it's kind of like that other person was saying, that balance between giving sort of full control, and which is sort of fun, and then realism where we try and link it together.
Sure. Thank you.
Thanks.
We're making a game called Not a Hero, which is a 2D cover-based shoot-'em-up.
Say that again. It's a
2D cover-based shoot-'em-up.
What's cover-based?
Cover-based. So think Gears of War.
So, like, you mean cover, like hide behind a thing?
Yeah,
You mean?
like hiding behind a thing.
Sure.
So you
sure.
hide and then jump out, do some killing, and then jump back in again.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, can we see it?
Yeah, it's behind you. Right now, we're looking at a guy called Steve.
Sure.
Steve works for a character called Bunny Lord. I think you guys would really like Bunny Lord. You'd really get on with him.
Yeah.
And you're basically trying to help him win the mayoral election by cleaning up the town, which basically means murdering people.
Sure, that's okay though. They're
Yeah.
bad people, right?
Mainly.
Predominantly bad people.
Predominantly bad people.
That's the best that anyone can hope for.
So you're this guy, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
Okay, so you're in the bottom left. I see you.
Yeah.
You've got a beard, right?
Yep, balaclava, but
Oh, about I guess that makes
That's
sense.
pixel art.
He's got some sweet moves.
yeah, so you can slide like this, and then you can use cover like this.
Sure, so you know when you're in cover because you're darker, right?
Yeah.
Shaded area.
Exactly. And basically the idea is like the closer you get to dudes, the more you can get critical hits like that,
Yeah, you can shoot them in the face.
and you get power-ups. Oh god, this is a cool power-up, right? So this makes my bullets explosive.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
nice.
It's a powerful power-up. So what's special about that guy
Oh,
you
man,
just
that
shot then? He
that-
had a big fat head, right?
You brained him, man.
You can't slide like so. Hold on a minute, I'll show you on this dude over here. So like you can slide people and trip them up, and then
Sure.
execute them when they're on the floor like that.
But you can't do that
Sweet
with
move.
fat head.
You can do that to fat head, man. Fat head guys with shotguns can't be slid.
So who else have we got? Who's the guy with the grey jacket?
He's got a Kalashnikov, so he just shoots a lot more than the other guys.
How many bad guys are there? How many did you decide to go with?
So in each region you get like 4 different types of enemy, and they all behave a little bit differently. But like we're literally at alpha right now, so
Sure.
there's only 3.
Fat head, grey jacket, and a finger in ear.
Yes, fingering it.
The game is called Orbitize, and this is a 0. Remember, that's a 0.
Oh,
no
okay.
one gets it as a 0.
Sure, that's why it's got a line through it.
I will give another biscuits if you get a 0.
Perfect.
Basically, it's a gravity simulation with a sort of puzzle element inside.
Yeah.
And basically, you hold this little red probe here, and the aim of the game is to launch that rocket in space and trying to find an orbit that is as stable as possible and then survive for as long as possible without like crashing into other planets or without crashing. It's really.
And the planet is the red bit? Tell
Yes.
us what the amazing gizmo is.
Basically, that's the thing. There are too many games around, and everyone is making a game. Are you making a game?
Not yet.
You see, but
Maybe one day.
It's on the cards.
one day we'll make a game. So it's you know if you want to be a hipster and making indie games is not enough anymore. You need to keep pushing.
Sure.
I wanted to try something different. I wanted to make something more experimental. That was more about the experience of playing the game. Because the game is already an experience, but if you might break this experience really easily if using keyboard and mouse, because in a way it's not a natural way of interacting. I wanted something that give you the feeling of, okay, I'm inside a starship, I'm inside a probe.
Yeah,
I want to
okay.
control it with something more sci-fi looking rather than pressing buttons.
Could Bryce have a go at your game? Would that be acceptable? He's got a hand. You just need
I
one
have a hand
hand.
right here. Yeah, I don't think
Not
I
me.
can.
He's Bryce.
But I'm Bryce.
I-
I got a hand right here.
I didn't know that. Okay, so quick tutorial.
Okay.
That's you're the little red rocket,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
can rotate and push and pull to find the thrust, and press the button to launch it. The only thing, this doesn't go more than 90 degrees.
Okay.
And be very gentle if it's your first time.
Sure.
You're
well,
always gentle if it's your first time.
Well.
Good.
Whoa!
So what's like a good result? Like a stable orbit? Is that achievable?
I'm not sure you can get a stable orbit in this level, but you can get orbits in for like 3, 4, 5 minutes.
Sure.
But
Wow.
in some level you can actually get all stable, and that's means that I have people with like records of like 9 hours.
Here we go. This is the one, man. This is the one.
Okay.
This is going to be a record.
Okay.
We're going for 10 hours.
Well,
10 hours.
I actually did it. So.
That's okay, man.
Well, I'm an occupational therapist
Sure.
and I work for this charity here called Special Effect.
Sure.
And what we're about is helping people who want to be gamers but maybe can't use standard controllers in the way that other people can. We just help them to find solutions and find a way to play. So, for example, if you've got somebody who has very limited movement,
I.e. either of us.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, lack of fingers
Yeah.
Only one hand.
is a big problem.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Absolutely.
So are you saying that Bryce could conceivably play this game?
Absolutely. The software there, the game, is a car,
Sure.
and the software is pulling the car to the right-hand side of the track.
I'm going for the ramp. I'm going for the ramp.
That's pretty sweet. And you didn't even flip it. Oh, well, sort of. We're at the Team 17 stand. Hello.
Hi.
Hey. So,
Hey.
what can you? Hi. What can you tell us about? Well, firstly, let's start with Flockers.
Flockers,
Yeah,
okay. So it's our brand new IP. I'm just
Hang on, you're
unveiled
going
it
to have to
yesterday.
define what IP means for the people at home. I know what it means. It
Is
means
it?
intellectual property.
Yeah.
But
You're
you
clever.
have to tell them that.
Yeah, so
Go
it
on.
means intellectual property.
No? Sorry, I stalled you. Please continue.
So yeah, it's our brand new game. It's our new title. It's different from Worms. It's not Worms.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of based on like, have you played Lemmings?
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
Nice.
Okay, so it's based on kind of like Lemmings inspired gameplay, but it's really kind of like dark, twisted, sinister. The environment's kind of like a bit Tim Burton-esque. It's a bit steampunk.
Oh, okay,
The music's
yeah.
lovely as well. So there's different abilities you can equip to the sheep to help them get from A to B.
Yeah.
So with the capes on, they can fly, so they can get on high spaces. They've got little hats on here. That's the woolly jumper. It's got a woolly hat on. And that means you can jump across gaps and get to other places that you might not be able to get to.
I get it.
Oh, that
I
was
get
pretty
it.
gross.
So this is Worms Battlegrounds. It's our very first next-gen title, so it's available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So So there's a fully featured single-player campaign. Do you watch much TV?
No, not really.
Do we have
Okay.
what?
Television.
No, not so much.
Why?
Why? Can
guys.
you play it on television?
There's a thing called, what that's on now is a television.
Sure.
I understand what a TV is.
So there's this fantastic program called the IT Crowd.
Yeah, we know this.
Okay, cool. So the narrator of Worms Battlegrounds is a lady called Catherine Parkinson, and she plays the wonderful Jen in the IT Crowd.
Sure, yeah, I know who you mean. What else is new? Do we have new weapons?
Yes. So there's one called the Whoopsie Cushion, which is a whoopsie cushion, sniggering at it. So you throw it and it releases lots of
just
poison
childish.
around. Of course it is. There's the Winged Monkey, which is a monkey on wings that comes in, flies in.
Yeah, like from Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Did you get clearance for that?